Y'all, I'm back. And if I'm looking down, it's because I try to write notes so I can stay on track. So this video is going to be about the qualifications and the waiting process. So the qualifications for my insurance, which was Cigna, was your BMI had to be like 30 and above, or you had to have an illness related to obesity, like hypertension, diabetes, something like that. So either way, I still qualify for it with the BMI or the diabetes, so that worked for me. So with that, you also have to have your primary care physician approve it. He has to write a letter, or she has to write a letter. You have to go for a psych visit, which that right there was stressful, because you're just thinking like, what questions are they going to ask me when the psych visit? And I was nervous. I'm just gonna say that I was nervous. I was wondering like, they're gonna set me up and then I'm not gonna be able to have surgery, because their opinion really matters whether or not you're ready to have surgery or not. Like, they make you go to make sure that you're doing this for the right reasons. More or less that you think that, not think that, but more or less you understand that this isn't a quick fix. So they have you sit with them. And when I say, when you go to a psychologist's office, it's so comfortable. Like, the lights are dim, they're talking to you, when you're so comfortable. Like, you might maybe slip up and say something that you don't want to say, but my psych he was cool. He didn't ask nothing crazy. He just asked me like why I wanted to have it done. Do I understand? He asked about my family history, like does anybody in my family have diabetes, stuff like that. He just asked about like why you wanted to have it done. And what else? They want you to go to a seminar, which I went to a seminar, which was pretty cool. Because when I went, you're sitting in a room full of people that want to have it done. Everybody wants to have a different type of surgery. But the one thing that really stood out the most for me was there was a girl there that had the sleeve already done, and it was by my surgeon. And one thing that she said to me that stuck out the most is that she didn't have the support, and she just lost her motivation, and she gained her weight back. She gained 180 pounds. I said this in the last video, but she gained 180 pounds, and now she was going back for a revision of the sleeve to convert it to a bypass. So seeing her just really let me know, like, you can gain your weight back if you're not doing what you're supposed to do. This is a young lady that had the surgery done, lost all this weight, and gained all her weight back plus more. And she was honest. She was like, I felt like I was going to get this done. I could eat whatever I want to eat. I was going to lose weight. And she was like, in which I did. But she said, I just started eating the wrong things and kept eating the wrong things and ignoring the signs that I'm full. And she was like, I gained my weight back. So now I'm going for a revision. And I'm like, this is real. Like, this isn't what people think, like, oh, you're always going to be small because you had the surgery. Yes, your stomach is smaller, but if you're still eating crap and not doing what you're supposed to do for it to help you, that's all that it is that it's a tool. You'll hear that in every seminar, every visit you have with a dietitian, is that it's a tool. That's it. What else? So the seminar was cool. They was talking about how, alcohol is going to affect you different. You're going to get drunk really faster than how you were. How the doctor said it to us was that if you thought you could handle your liquor then, you're going to be a cheap date. So watch your intake on alcohol. It's not absorbed the same. You're going to get drunk really fast. So watch that. What else did he say? He just went over the different surgeries, the lap band, which they they don't really do anymore, the sleeve, and bypass. So I initially started out getting the bypass, but my surgeon suggested that the sleeve, I would do fine with the sleeve, so I was okay with that. I trusted his judgment on that. So you also have weigh-ins with a dietitian. Now the weigh-in process is nerve-wracking. I had to weigh in a total of 4 times for Cigna. My initial weigh-in was really 3, but 4 times total. My initial weigh-in with my dietitian and 3 other weigh-ins once a month. Now with your weigh-ins, whatever you start at, you cannot gain where you started. So if I started at 285, I cannot gain more than that by the time my weigh-ins are done. So every weigh-in, just for me, myself, and also to test myself, like you gotta be serious. It's either you all in it or you're not. You're about to have a major surgery. You've never had to even stay the night in the hospital. You're about to, cut your stomach off. Like, you need to be serious if this is what you're gonna do. So with the dietitian, they ask you different stuff like, do you skip meals, and how is your eating right now, and understanding with how big your stomach is once you have surgery. But the weigh-ins were stressful. Every weigh-in that I went in the day before, I'm like, oh my God, please, I don't want to gain no weight. I don't even want to gain an ounce. But every time I weighed in, it was good for me because I always lost. So, that was good for me. But that's stressful, because if you gain weight after your initial insurance weigh-ins that they want you to do, they'll push you back again. They'll push you back again. The insurance will keep pushing you back further out each month until you lose or you stay the same weight that you are when you started. So that can prolong your surgery date and everything like that. But my dietitian, she was cool. She gave us pointers. She gave us different things that we can do. So those are the qualifications. Then you have let's say the last class you have, and they teach you then about the vitamins that you're going to be on for the rest of your life, what to bring to the hospital, what time to be there. So the way that they took roll, which was pretty cool, she went around the room and everybody said their name, their surgeon, and what surgery they were having, and the date of the surgery, which I thought was pretty cool. One, to take attendance, and then you could see who your surgery buddy is, what they call it, who else is going to be in the surgery, that surgery day with you. So I had a surgery buddy, but I didn't see him. I don't know what happened, but he wasn't there when I was there. Even when I was walking, like, to get the gas out, he wasn't there, but he was my surgery buddy. I remember him, and I told him when we left class, like, I'm going to be looking for you, and we're going to be walking. He was like, okay, but I didn't see him. His surgery could have got pushed up or an earlier day. I'm not sure, but I didn't see him the day of our surgery. What else? So that class taught you that the vitamins and things like that. You hear different people's story that go around the room, and there was a different lady that was sitting next to me that was different from a woman in my seminar. She also gained her weight back, and I'm like, oh, like, it's crazy when you hear people say they gain their weight back, but to sit next to a person that did gain their weight back and is now going for a second surgery, like, I do not want to have another surgery. Surgery wasn't that bad for me, but it's not something that I want to go through again. I don't want to start cutting. And then my stomach, 80% of my stomach is gone. And then for me to go back and cut the little bit that I have and attach it to my intestine to now make it a bypass, I'll pass on that. So what else? So that was like the last class of first. Okay, they also told you in that class your liquid diet. So your liquid diet is generally 2 weeks before your surgery day, which you have to drink 2 protein shakes, of course, like your water and stuff, and you can have one meal, a healthy meal, like veggies, protein, nothing not like pasta, which I did pretty good on the they call it liver shrinking, or they call it liquid, which was pretty cool. And then you could have celery and pickles, dill pickles, unlimited all day. So, you know, people at my job make fun of me because I will walk around with pickles, and I like pickles anyway, but I enjoyed that. Like, okay, I eat pickles all day, and that's fine, which was okay. I did good. I lost 10 pounds from the liquid diet because I was 285. My surgery day, I was 275. So I did lose the weight I was supposed to eat. I did cheat for my birthday. I did have Olive Garden, but I felt like, listen, this is my last go around with a stomach. I like pasta, so I'm gonna get it in with this Olive Garden. I'm just being honest. But I still did lose weight. So then you also go for your pre-op. Your pre-op visit, blood work, EKG. You have to take a blood gas test. Now, that hurts. That blood gas, I don't like needles as it is. So them taking tubes of blood, once they get your vein, cool, boom. The blood gas, when they have to get the blood from an artery instead of a vein, I almost died in there. And you know, the man was like, "You want to look away?" And I'm looking away, and then I just had to look like this is really hurting. So I looked over, and I'm like, "Oh my God!" He took it from my wrist, but that was so painful. That was painful. So if you all are thinking about surgery, you have to go for a blood gas test. That hurts. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that test hurt. And no. So what else at pre-op? I just explained to you what to expect for surgery. That's really about it. Like, be there on time. Oh, they give you these wipes. Well, certain people do certain stuff, but I got these wipes that was so sticky and nasty. But I had to wipe myself off with them the night before and the day of surgery. Don't use no lotion, no nothing, just deodorant. And those wipes were so sticky. It was disgusting. But that's really it about the pre-op. They're just trying to find, you know, they don't even ask your blood type. I asked her that. She's like, that's not what that's for. But I was like, okay. But she asked me, did I want a blood transfusion? So I'm like, okay, well, what would be my blood type? She's like, well, we really don't need that. And I'm like, well, what are you asking me for a transfusion? Signing a waiver for that if you're not even going to find out what my blood type is. It doesn't make sense. But okay, that's what she said. Let her do her job. Don't want to be that difficult patient, but it just didn't make sense to me. And I definitely told her that. She was like, I know. Okay, whatever. What else? My pre-op was pretty fast. I didn't have to do too much for pre-op. Yeah, I mean, they take like 6 tubes of blood out of you. But I'm sorry, guys. That blood gas test, I know I'm coming back to that. But that really, really hurt. I really don't want nobody to have to do that. Like, they say they gotta take a blood from artery. Tell them to numb the section because it hurts. It really, really hurts. But yeah, that's all I have for you for this qualifications and pre-ops and stuff. Oh, one thing I did do, they also wanted you to do before surgery, is go to a support group. That was really helpful. I had a good time at the support group. Just hearing different people's stories, and there was a man in there. He was a doctor, a gynecologist. He was going for surgery too, and he gave his insight. He was on his liquid diet when we went, which he was like, he's okay, but he's ready for it to be over. But he was pretty cool. There was another dude, an older man. He had a bypass and he was on insulin, and now he's off insulin, and he's been off insulin for like 15 years now. So he comes with his wife, and they were talking about that. So that was pretty cool to hear that. The lady who held the session, her name was Connie. She's a nurse in my bariatric program at St. Mary's. She had the surgery done too. So it was good to talk to people who had the surgery And you know, she can actually speak from experience because she had it done. So she was pretty cool. There was another lady there, younger lady, and she was talking about how she feels like she still has to diet even after having the surgery. And I asked them, because I see a lot of videos and they say like you lose your hair. So I was asking them, even though I wear wigs, and I still asked her about that. And he was like, no, we pretty much didn't lose any of our hair. And she's like, well, one thing you need to do is make sure you take your vitamins. Now, taking vitamins, I'm telling you now, it's not easy, but you will get in the routine of them. But when you are busy doing stuff or you're out and about, it's hard to remember like to pack them, or you don't want to carry a big vitamin bottle with you. But that's the only time like I really forget. Like usually for work, when I pack my lunch, which is hardly nothing, I'll pack my vitamins that I need to take throughout the day. But if I'm on the weekend and I'm sleeping in and I'm running to the mall or doing something, I forget to take them. I'm just being honest. I forget to take my vitamins. But other than that, all right, well, I'll be back with a video to talk about day of surgery. Whew, your girl was scared. Happy and scared, nervous, all the above. Like, this is really happening. But I will talk to you all about that the next video. If you all haven't gone over to my Instagram page to see the video for day after surgery, it's on there again. My Instagram is TESH_Phoenix, like the city. I will try to post them with the next video I do. I'm still learning how to edit these videos, but I'm going to try to insert it at the end so y'all can see me walking. And I look upset in the video, but I was just really drugged up and I was trying to walk and I was in slight pain, but you all will see that on the next video. I'm going to try to add it in if I can master this editing stuff. All right, well, thanks guys.